Hello everyone, welcome to Polyglot Academy. In this video, we are going to be looking at the next lesson. So if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up to this video and share the video. So let's get started. So in this lesson, we are going to be looking at negation in Chinese. So the first point we are going to be seeing here is standard negation with pu. So for a demonstration on how to write pu, we have so that's it. So pu is generally used to negate a verb in the present or future. So the structure will be subject plus pu plus verb plus object. So for an example, let's see a basic sentence. We have pu in the middle M. We have pu, which means not. So 这不是苹果，这不是苹果，非常好。So we have 这 which means this, as seen in the previous lesson. Please, I would advise you watch the previous lesson because we have seen most characters, and I will recommend you master Chinese characters. You master Chinese characters. So 这不是苹果, this is not an apple. 这 which means this, and 不 which is a negation of a verb in the present and future. So 这不是苹果. 苹果 here is an apple. 苹果 means apple. So for demonstration on how to write 苹果, we have this, and that's 苹 and then 果. 苹果, 苹果 which means this is not an apple. 非常好. 好，你明白吗？我明白。好，继续。So let's move on to the next. Our next sentence here will involve 南海门. So we said 南 is a masculine character attached to the character of a child. Hai means a child. So 南海, which means boy. And we'll have the plural marker here, men. We've seen it in the previous lesson, the plural marker, men, which add plurality to a word. So 南海门, which means boys. 不南海门不喝牛奶. 不喝牛奶. 南海门不喝牛奶, which means boys don't drink milk. So we have her. So let's see how we can write the character her. So we have this her. Super easy to write Chinese characters. Chinese characters are super easy to write. So once you master them, they are pictographic. So you can write the characters with ease if you master how to write them. So 牛奶. Let's move on to 牛奶. 牛奶 here, which means milk. This is a demonstration on how to write the 牛奶. Super easy. And you are good to go. So 南海门 boys 不喝牛奶，非常好。Boys don't drink milk，非常好。好，继续。Let's move ahead. So the next one here our next sentence here is 夏天, which means summer. 夏天here means summer, and a demonstration on how to write a summer. We have something like this, super easy. So 夏天 tian here means sky or heaven. So we have a sky. So 牛奶 夏天 牛奶 was the first one. So we have 夏天 which means summer. 不下雪 夏天不下雪. Now we have the character 下, which means down, under, beneath. It's a very simple character involving 3 strokes. So you have 下, which is means down, and it also means to fall, something falling like rain. So we have 雪, which is snow. 雪. So for a demonstration on how to write 雪 雪here means snow. So 下雪 which means to snow.下雪 which means to snow. So the whole sentence will be it does not snow in summer. 非常好。夏天不下雪。It does not rain in summer. So you can repeat after me in order to master the Chinese pronunciation. So 夏天不下雪，非常好。So let's move on to the next screen. So the next screen is the continuation of our basic sentences. We have 明天. The next sentence here is 明天. 明天 here means tomorrow. 明天. So a demonstration on how to write 明天. 明天. This is a demonstration on how to write 明天. So 明天不. There's a 不 here. Don't forget we have a 不. 明天不是星期天. There's a 不 in the middle here. So if I close that, I open again. You have 明天不. 不. 明天不是星期天. 星期天 here is Sunday. We have learned the days of the week in the previous video. We say 星期 which means a week, and we have seen how to write the character super easy. 星期 which means week, and 星期一 which is the first day of the week. 星期二 which is the second day, which is Tuesday, and now we discovered that 星期天 was Sunday. Sunday is the only exception in Chinese that do not take the numbers, but instead take the character of sky or day. So 明天不是星期天, which is tomorrow is not Sunday. 明天不是星期天，明天不是星期天，非常好。Tomorrow is not Sunday. 好，继续，你明白吗？好，我明白。So the second point, negating adjectives. So in this second point, we are going to be negating adjectives. Now, for a demonstration, we said negating an adjective is basically the same as negating a verb. So the structure will be subject plus pu plus adjective. So let's see an example. So the first example in our list will be, we'll come back to this. This will be, remember there's a pu in the middle here. Don't forget, we have a pu in the middle, which means not. So 夏天, we have come back to summer. 夏天, which means summer. 夏天, and for a demonstration on how to write 夏天, we have written this character before in the previous video, so make sure you watch the previous video in order to fully know how to write this character, because it's a bit complicated. So 夏天不冷, 夏天不冷, 不冷, 冷 here we have seen it before, it means cool, when something is cold, a cold weather. So 夏天不冷, which means summer is not cool. Summer is not cold. 夏天不冷，夏天不冷，非常好。Summer is not cold. So 好，继续 let's move on to the next one. So in the next screen, we are going to continue with 冬天, which means winter. 冬天, so a demonstration on how to write this character. 冬天, this is it. We have a character like this. 冬天 here means winter. 不热 冬天不热 So winter is not hot. So it's not hot in winter. You can still say that it's not hot in winter. So winter is not hot. 冬天不热 热 is a character to mean hot. So we can demonstrate on how to write the character 热. So this is how you can write 热. 冬天不热 winter is not hot. So for a demonstration, we have this. Take note of this, winter, and we have xia tian, which means summer. So how? Tishu, let's move ahead. So we have the next one here, which we talked about. We have seen this character time without number. We see wo, which means is a Chinese character to mean I. You can say I or me. Wo. So we have seen this character. We can just demonstrate. Wo pu. This pronunciation is a bit tricky. We can, like, if you want to say I'm hungry in Chinese, you say 我饿了, 我饿了. So if you want to say I'm not hungry in Chinese, 我不饿, 我不饿. So this is what we have here. 我不饿, which means I'm not hungry. 我不饿, 非常好. So you can repeat this pronunciation in Chinese is very heavy. It's coming from your vocal cord. 我不饿, 非常好. I'm not hungry. So 好，继续. Let's move ahead. Now the next sentence here, or the next negation we are going to do here is negating this. 这个不贵, like 这个不贵. To be fluent, you just say 这个不贵, 非常好. 这个不贵. 贵 here means something expensive, and we have not seen this character before. We can demonstrate this character by writing something of this. Yeah, so super easy. This is the character. This character means expensive. 这个不贵. So if this character means expensive and then we have a negation, 这个不贵, it means this is not expensive anymore. So 这个不贵. Now, if you want to say this is expensive, then you can say 这个贵, 这个贵. But if you want to say this is not expensive, you say 这个不贵, 非常好. 这个不贵, 非常好. Like you can ask someone, 这个贵吗? Is it expensive? 这个贵吗? 哈，这个不贵. 好，非常好. 好，继续. Okay, we have the third point, negation of past action with 没有. We explained in the previous video that 有 is the verb to have. 有 is a verb to have, and 有 is negated with a special character called 没. So 没有 means not. So, and we use 没有 for past actions, while we use 不 for present and the future. That's to negate verbs in the present and in the future. But we use 没有 just to negate past actions. So, negation of past action with 没有. So Chinese uses 没有 to negate past action, expressing that something did not do something or something did not happen. So the structure will be subject plus 没有 plus verb. 好，继续. Let's move ahead. So in the example, we have seen the structure here. In the example, we are going to be looking at the 没有 structure. So stay tuned for the next lesson, because we are going to explain 没有 in the same way we have explained 不. So we have in the next screen. So this will be the end of our lesson. If you find this video useful, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give a thumbs up to this video, share the video. Now, for more information about Chinese language, English and French, please don't forget to visit our website my.woki.net/language tutor. So I will leave a link in the description where if you need to enroll in our online classes, in our online courses, please don't forget to book for your class at my.woki.net/language tutor. So see you in the next lesson. 再见.